What's going on, y'all? Back with another live stream. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button, like, share, drop a comment in the comment box below. I don't know how many of y'all seen the 2025 MTV VMAs, but they had the biggest stars, biggest music stars out there, dressed like that. It was dressing whatever, dressed all kind of ways. It was dressing multiple colors like it didn't go together, colors that did, colors should have been exchanged for another, or whatever the case may be. But that 2025 MTV VMAs music video awards, it was on another level. It was on another level, most definitely. And the fashion world is different. That fashion world is not what it used to be at one point in time, but back when fashion was fashion, the clothes, there were clothes, people put the clothes on and made it look like clothes, look like some people could wear. Hey, then people really dressed to the nines. They knew how to put the dog on for a certain event. You know, they went by season. But what they were wearing at the MTV VMAs, I mean, it was something different. The best and worst celebrity fashion from the 2025 MTV VMAs. The 2025 MTV Music Video Awards red carpet was a dazzling display of high fashion, with the biggest music stars turning the event into a runway of bold statements and vintage glam. Lato stole the spotlight in a gold vintage Versace dress that shimmered with old Hollywood elegance. The intricate and detailed and flawless fit made her vision of timeless beauty. Sabrina Carpenter opted for romance, down in lace Valentino gown that exuded a ethereal charm, perfectly complementing her soft, glamorous waves. Ice Spice brought a modern edge to the carpet, blending with streetwear, with a couture in the way only she could. Meanwhile, Tyler paid homage to the 90s in a mini vintage mini Chanel dress from the iconic brand spring/summer 1993 collection, proving that classics never go out of style. Glorilla turning heads in a boated, plated, assembled by Helen Anthony, adding on with that blazer, with a complete blazer, adding a touch of androgynous flair. Finally, Ciara hit the red carpet with a boldly sculpted mini red dress from Shopper Riley's 2025 spring collection, a true masterpiece of avant-garde design. From vintage treasures to cutting edge couture, the 2025 VMAs red carpet of celebration was of individuality and artisticity. These stars didn't walk the carpet; they owned it. They went out there and owned it like it's theirs. Like each and every one of them went out there taking the carpet like it's theirs. But that fashion is on another level. Peace and blessings to everybody in the chat box. Peace and blessings to everybody in the chat box. Peace and blessings, everybody. Hope y'all doing well out there. Keep y'all head clear out there. Perhaps having a good time chilling. Probably out there dressed to the nines, getting that fresh air. Probably on a night out to chill. Dressed to the nines, night out to chill. Probably dressed to the nines, going to the club. Dressed to the nines, going to the theaters. Dressed to the nines, out there on a date with your spouse. You got, regular clothes on, you walk around in the house. Probably watching Netflix or not. Just thinking things through. Peace and blessings on everybody. Everybody that's in the chat box. But yeah, when it comes to putting on good clothes, good material, peace and blessings to everybody in the chat box. Peace and blessings. But when it comes to dressing to the nines, you want to look ultra fashionable. You want to make sure it's up to par. You want to be clean. You want to be fresh. Looking more iconographic with it. Telling yourself that you a boss. You're your boss. You're your own boss. You work for yourself. You like your boss because you're your own boss. You is your boss. You know what I'm saying? That's how that go. You want to keep it that way for as long as you continue on with your life and continue on handling your business and pulling in that money and that royalties and doing your own thing. But that's all I'm going to say on this topic. I'm going to get on out of here. See you around about.